Ready, Rachel.
Good morning to Mr. Gijs van Wulfen. Am I pronouncing it okay?
You're doing perfectly fine.
I am Rachel Pasher-Eikenaar from the Global Forum for Innovation by the Israel Smart City Institute. And we're very happy to have you today. And we'd like to talk to you about innovation and then to hear what you think about innovation within municipalities, which is what we're trying to promote. So why don't you tell us about yourself and about some of the projects you've been having and about your platform called For, please.
Yes, well, I will keep it short. Rachel, my name is Gijs van Wulfen. I'm in my 60s now, originally Dutch, but now living in Crete, so in the same time zone as Israel. I am the founder of the fourth innovation methodology in my 40s, as I was so frustrated because everybody tries to stop innovation in my first jobs I had. That was in industry, in fast-moving consumer goods industry. I am a business economist from studies, but you know, my career completely switched into innovation and design thinking. And out of frustration, I made a methodology because I wanted something to work. And it's called the FORHT, Fourth Innovation Methodology. You see behind me, you see there's the map of the methodology, 5 islands. It's for the start of innovation. Because if you can fill the funnel with ideas, which are 1, supported by customers, 2, have internal support by your colleagues, 3, have a buy-in from management, they will transform from idea into reality much sooner and much more effective. So I've been focusing now the last 15 years on spreading this methodology. It's used all over the world by profit and non-profit, by hospitals, by the UNHCR to innovate refugee camps, by big old chemical firms. And to go short, my mission in life is to let old elephants dance again. I've been written now 6 books on innovation, and in the last one we took this methodology online 2 years ago, of course, due to COVID. And there's now a free online system with a free process and templates how you can use the methodology with a team internally to come up with many new business cases.
Super. What do you think of innovation in municipalities?
Well, first of all, let's focus on innovation. For me, innovation is transforming ideas into reality. Mm-hmm. And everybody thinks of innovation about getting ideas, but that's creativity, right? You have to think outside the box to get a new idea. Now, the big difference here is that you can invent alone, but you can only innovate together. Okay. Because everybody can get an idea, but getting an idea transformed into reality, that's what innovation is. And therefore you need a lot of persons. You need a lot of colleagues. You need a lot of partners. You need, of course, buy-in for the customer, because why should he or she change? But it's only nice to have, and you don't solve a problem. Life just continues and nobody adopts your new service or new digital solution or your new product. Mm-hmm. Now, there's one thing that unites everybody, and that's the benefit for the end user, or the benefit for the citizen, or the benefit for companies because they also could be the target group, right? Yeah. Within your cities. So, and that's where everything unites. And that's why when innovation is really customer or citizen or business centered, unite all the opinions, and that's how you get support. But it's a difficult system. And for me, everybody thinks with innovation of new technology, but it are not the hard factors which facilitates innovation or which is difficult. It are the soft human factors which are the main problems for innovation. You just have to pick the right moment to innovate. There's kind of like in a perfect storm a way of a momentum. Is there momentum? And there can either be momentum out of urgency, when there's a big problem in your city, boom, which is on the newspapers, that's the moment to start, right? So either use urgency or use opportunity. If there's a big opportunity passing by, but in my experience, solving problems gives more urgency than grabbing opportunities, because the last one you can postpone. So pick the right moment. That's one of the first success factors for innovation. Because everybody also in your cities, you're always into the operational excellence mode, doing things better and better and better and better and better and better and better. Now, there's nothing wrong with better and better and better. That's how you prove your value today. But what will make your cities great cities in 10, 20 or 30 years? Right? That's doing things differently instead of doing things better. And that's where innovation comes in. So of course you do better, 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 small steps, and then you jump, and that's innovation. So pick the right moment to innovate. That's how I would choose. And in the long run, the sustainability ones are the ones with urgency and value, bringing extra value. So I call it customer frictions. What are the frictions in your city? What are the things people don't like? What are the things businesses don't like? And so it's not about giving them all kind of promises. No. Solve, find out, discover their frictions. Because if you can solve a friction, everybody will be glad to change to this new service or this new platform that you have. So the ultimate experience, especially in public innovation, is to solve frictions of your stakeholders. Mm-hmm. That's the point, is that when you are trustworthy and when you ask for ideas, you must be willing as middle manager or top manager to do something with it. Otherwise everybody gets frustrated and nothing comes up, because everybody thinks, oh yeah, sure. You want it to be innovative? Sure. I've heard this story already for 10 years. And I came up with 5 ideas and tipota happens, as they say in Greece. Nothing happens. Civil service, by unbossing cities or governments, you give trust to people and you give space to people. Uh-huh. And the only thing as mayor you have to do is give direction. Say, hey, I want to focus us on solving this problem. And then he has to give the freedom for people to come up with their ideas, to come to him directly.
Of course they are.
I think that you should give space. And when there is space, there is innovation. If there's no space, you will be stuck in operational excellence. Now, I don't mind. You don't have to innovate for me. But if you want to innovate, you have to create space.
When you create the space, when you have innovators within, let's say, startup companies, etc., in the private sector, then people will get prizes by, options, higher salaries, bonuses, etc. Obviously, in municipalities, this is not an option. What, in your opinion and experience, is the best prize to be given to encourage people to keep on being?
Don't compare this to the startup system. That's totally different. Compare this to the old business system, right? Because municipalities are all big things with all kinds of rules and all. You can't compare them to startups, right? That's comparing a pensioner with a little baby, right? It's totally different phase. So what I would do is, first of all, real innovators, they are motivated from inside and not by the money, right? Because you want to solve problems. Why did you went to do public service? Why? Because originally I wanted to add something, I hope. And of course, you won't start in the biggest cities. So pick a small city and a new mayor. But the mayor has to have guts. He has to be courageous and want to do it in a different way. And when he starts doing it in a totally different structure, you will see, and it's successful, it's get copied by other cities. Revolution, but you should really change from within and be a nice place to work. And young people, they love to spend day and night at their work, provided they've been taken seriously and they can add value instead of only obey orders. So I think when you are prepared as public service to change radically, then you can get the best people. Otherwise, you won't.
Good. I really want to thank you. I'd be happy in the future to speak to you again because our platform is looking for ways to make all these things happen, also from the bottom and from the top. We'd like to see employees that are interested and managers, even middle managers and mayors. So thank you so much for joining us. And
my
please
pleasure,
share with us when you have any innovative ideas of how to solve all these challenges.
I will, Rachel. And I promise you to share my methodology. It's for free. So when the people in municipalities go to www and then forth-innovation.com, they can see the methodology, download the map. It's there in 13 languages. They can download 20 checklists on how to find customer frictions, how to make business cases. So
and we will also share. We will share your.
That's great. That's great.
So
but
people can
know that
in.
they can use that all for free, and I hope to inspire them. And I wish you you all lots of success innovating municipalities.
Thank you so much. Take care.